Hello guys, Zueljin here, and welcome back to another episode of Life in the Woods. One of the things that I really like to do is make like modern homes. That's one of the things that I focus on in my videos, and I don't want to go too modern because it's just too different. I want contemporary, something like what Vaughn's building there, something that's not too futuristic or anything like that, but I want gorgeous, and it's easier for me to do when it's something current, so that's what I'm going to work on. I think what I'm going to do is start with a room and then go from there. Typically I build on the inside first and then I go out. That Enderman was looking at me funny. I build on the inside first and then start looking out, but because we don't really have a shelter yet, I think that I'm going to start by just building a room. So for the most part, the walls I'm going to have to do with andesite, and I think I'm going to do all of the window frames with carpenter's blocks and the door frames and stuff like that, just to make everything appealing. So what I'll do is get a general layout here. Let's see. A good room layout for me, for at least grand living room type entrance deal, is 15 by 15. And I know that sounds rather large, but just trust me, it works for me. So let's see, I kind of stretched this further out too, just so you'll notice that. I didn't want it to come out odd, I wanted it to come out even for symmetry's sake, so that's what I did. So let's see, we'll have enough room if we start probably around here, because the house can stretch back there, and also around this, plus that'll be extended out some. So let's go 15. This will be, actually, it's going to have to be double because of the room, or it can be an offset entrance. I don't mind that. So actually we should probably do this with dirt because I am going to make mistakes and I'm out of dirt. Plus we need to sleep. Let me get the general layout first. I'll be back. Alright guys, so it's kind of compact. Not really, but I stretched the perimeter out back here in order to the layout, for the layout that I have with the dirt, which is not going to be set in stone. It was just something to protect. It is kind of tight right now, but as we build off rooms, it'll probably go big. Like I said, this is going to be a relatively large build, but it'll be nice. It's going to be mostly an open floor plan, no real halls or anything, just a lot of decor. So I mined up some ice because the glass texture, even in vanilla, I really don't like. In my resource pack, it kind of it segments. As you can see, these black borders right here, they come up, and naturally in the vanilla resource pack, it's really pixelated. But with ice, this is magical in mine. And in vanilla textures, it's not the best, but I still think it's better than the glass. So we're definitely going to go with ice, and it kind of fits the theme for this landscape at least. So anyway, there we go. One big ice window. Not the whole thing is going to be like that. Trust me, I'm going to border it up. I'm going to put some some base underneath it and stuff like that. But it's just to give y'all an idea of what it's supposed to look like. And we definitely going to need some doors right here as well. Also, let's see. There was something that I wanted to use this for, and I think I called it eaglite. What is it? That's rhyolite. That's not what I wanted. That's basalt. I don't want basalt. There was another type of cobblestone that I wanted to use for like an accent. Oh, here it was. I had put it to the side. No, those are basalt. Ah, there it is. Eclogite. I guess that's how you call it. Okay, so eclogite cobblestone is definitely going to be here, and what we're going to do is we're going to change this to eclogite, just like that, and we're going to go straight up with that actually. So actually no, you know what, I changed my mind. I'm actually going to use this with, I'm going to do eclogite on the side over there as an accent. Right now I'm gonna use andesite like I said I was originally. There we go, andesite, and there we go, and this is gonna actually come up. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That's weird how you can add just a panel to it. It's kind of hard working with these things, but it's worth it. Okay, so there we go, and we can actually come up with a wall here pretty high, but think I'm going to need to use all carpenter blocks for this as well. It's definitely going to go higher than that. I think it's going to stretch. I think this will be the entire wall for the second story. So I'm definitely going to need some more carpenter blocks, although I have plenty, so it shouldn't be a problem. Let's see. Am I hungry? I'm starving. Wow, I saw the particle effects and I was like, what's going on? Fish. As you can see, my field of view just changed up a little bit. It gets pretty rough when you get real hungry, man. I mean, like, really, really rough. But all in all, guys, I think the build is going to come out very, very smooth. Let me finish up with these carpenter blocks here, and then we can change all of that out to andesite, and that will be one of the defining walls. I need to figure out how high I actually want this. Let's see, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Each floor, this is going to represent the top floor right here. This is going to be the very top. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6 will be the divider. Let me just mark that right now with something different. I'll actually use the eagle eye. I'm never gonna get that right. This will be the top floor. So the rest of this is going to be the andesite. So we'll mark that just like this. Yeah, beautiful. So yeah, this is gonna take a lot of wood, but as you can see, the tree form is starting to take up back there. Look at all the trees. That's awesome. That's all carpenter blocks, guys. Or carpenter blocks in the making. And I did not use it for this side. There we go. And take a little bit of damage, but no worries. There we go. Alright, and now the top is just marked because I don't know what kind of line I'm going to want with it. I'm just trying to get the front figured out here. Let me do a little bit more border work. Actually, let me get a door online. Oh, we have a carpenter's bench. I mean, a carpenter's bench. A crafting bench right here. So let's do 2 doors. Very good, very good. There we go. We'll put the 2 doors here. And I don't know what material I'm going to use for them yet. I think at the front it should be very dark brown or something of that nature. So let's see what kind of stuff that we got. Oh, the resources, or the shaders are glitching bad right now. Let's see. I don't know what. I did pick up some dark wood on my travels. This is dead wood. I wonder what dead wood would look like. We'll take dead wood, and we'll take. Let's see. We don't really have anything black, although I do have black wool, or I do have ink sacks. We could use black clay, but I think we can use charcoal as well, or coal blocks. As much as I really hate to do that, that's a lot of coal to use. That's really, really a lot of coal to use. Let me think about this just for a few moments, guys, and I'll be right back. I got it, guys. I was in the nether and just exploring mostly. Just kind of checking out what they had going over there. And I had found some ashes, so I mined them up. And with the ashes, we can actually make ash blocks. Just like that. And I think that's going to do it. That'll be the dark color that we're looking for the doors. Let's do 4 of those blocks. And let's see how it looks on those doors up front. I want a nice... Charcoal might do better, but oh no, this is actually really, really good. Let's change up the style. Like, I think that would probably be ideal for what I want. And let's see, the front is also going to be andesite here, so we can change this to andesite. And I think it's starting to come together really, really nicely. Now I need to actually start adding a few lines here. So from a chisel's perspective, if you right click, you can change the way a block looks, just like that. It does all sorts of cool things like brick textures and also stuff like that, which we're not going to do it just yet. What we're going to do is we're going to use that for lines like here. So let me try to put this in perspective for you. Here we're going to have, let's say, a straight line from the brick like that, and then we can go all the way down with that one line. Is that going to do what I want it to do? Actually, no, I don't think it will, because that was on the edge. Let's see. That's what I want. Can I left click that, actually? Oh, no, that's not what I want. Okay, I do want that. That's what I want. All the way down. Just like that. Boom. There's a line. Okay? Now, I can take this top and, for instance, let's think of another color that we can add to this. I think I'm going to use, actually, that whatever you call it, eclogite. Alright. I think I'm going to use this. And we're going to use it as cobble instead of the smooth. Just like that. And we'll actually take this away. Oh, come on. Give me my stuff back. Alright, carpenter's block's way up there. Boom. And boom. Alright. So now we can kind of interact with these in the same manner. Although, with that, unless it's smooth, it's probably not going to look right. This is going to be a tough call. I think I might have to use smooth right here. Let's try it out. Let me cook some up. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I tried the cooked ecogolite and it didn't really work. So I grew some dark oak trees. I'm going to try this. I don't really know if this is the outcome that I'm going to want. Essentially I would like a dark wood color. And we don't have dark oak, and I don't think spruce is going to be quite dark enough. Although it might have to do. Let me boost up a bit here so that I can actually get this last bit of tree. I grew 2 of them because I don't really know how many I'm going to need. Wow, this is a tall tree, man. Very tall tree. There we go. Gosh. Even taller. Okay, 1 more, 2 more. Okay, now we got it. Alright, let's go back down. I'll try to remember to come get these saplings when it starts decaying. Okay, so let's try this. We've got the dark wood. We can make that into dark wood planks. They seem to have maybe a purplish texture. I don't really know if this is going to work. It's a good looking wood. It may be a little too dark. The reason that I'm not using ash, by the way, I don't know if y'all noticed, but my doors are smoldering. I think they're smoldering. Yeah, my doors are definitely smoldering, and that is not good. We don't need smoldering doors. Our whole house will be smoking if we decide to do that. So let's see if we can change these up to something that we like. This is brick. That's not exactly what we want. I was hoping that we could get... maybe not. Maybe this will actually be good. Maybe the 1-line deal wouldn't be bad. Let's do that. Yeah, I think that's actually a good accent. It's perfect, actually. That ought to be really, really good. So, I guess we're going to break down these now. Sad that we can't use that ash. That would have been such a cheap material. But, I mean, what can you do, really? You can't have smoldering stuff. Okay, so let's go ahead and use these dark wood, and that'll be a good accent for these two, I think. And we'll do the... oh, actually, we'll do this like we had it before. Like that. And because these are carpenter blocks as well, we should be able to go on the inside and use this. Oh, not like that. That's not what I wanted to do. Shoot, it's gonna break the whole block. Oh, something else that I found out that I wanted to show y'all. This is really, really cool. Watch this. If you take... watch this. See this carpenter slope? Where was it? There it is. If you take the carpenter slope and you shift right click, if you shift and scroll, you see how it changes in my status bar? That is so cool. That way you can just place it instead of hitting it so many times with the chisel. I thought that was, or the hammer. I thought that was the bomb. Okay, so let's change this. Let's panel that. Man, these blocks are so neat, man. Alright, so now we have our door frame. And it's not inset, so I might actually want to change that to dadgummit. Well, I could always just throw on an extra layer, like... Should I just do the halves? I have enough blocks for it. Let me try something right quick. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Like that, and then we will change this back to andesite. It's extra materials, but it might be worth it. And we can actually change these to vertical slabs, all of them. So if we hit it with the hammer, yes, 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 give it to me. That's so neat. I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, cool. Well, we definitely got the makings for something interesting here. I'm actually pretty proud of this so far. We probably need to do a couple more things with lines and outline this window, and then we can call it an episode. I know it wasn't much progress, but the details are where it's at, right? I thought it was night. Oh, it must be very, very close. Come on, sleep, baby. Let's see. And I will definitely be using that ecogolite to border this window here. So it's actually going to be on the outside though, so let me get that. We do have it already, huh? The cooked ecogolite. We have some. I had cooked some more though. There it is. Okay, so now I have enough. And I don't really think we'll need to use carpenter blocks for this. So let's just go ahead and outline this puppy. Like so. And then we can come across like this. Beautiful. Okay, and then this ought to be able to drop down just like that. And come down right here. I wish I had black granite or something like that, but it's actually not a bad color. Let's do another one right here. And then I guess we'll come up here just as like an accent. Let's do the corner as well. Like this. And then we'll do another one just like that. And we'll actually, oh, I didn't want it right there. I wanted it on the other side. Oh, there's Joe. There we go. And hey Joe, he's always howdy. I love him. Alright, so we'll go ahead and knock this out. And we won't waste anything because of silk touch. Is 2 too high? Maybe? I don't know. 2 might be too high. Let's go back up there and knock out that last layer. Can I make this? Yes. There we go. Awesome. And there is the general outline. I think I'm going to be very happy with this setup. Yeah, this is going to look really, really cool. I'm actually going to need to do some slabs down here, I believe. Let's see. Can we do those with carpenter blocks, actually? Let's see. We can do carpenter, 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 carpenter. Okay, and now we can change that to the ecogolite. And we should be able to flatten them with that hammer. If I hit them on top, just like that. Good lord, this mod, y'all. Carpenter has so much potential. It's not even funny. Look at that. Look at that. So as happy as I was with the shape, I really thought I wanted some different materials. So off camera, I went grab some basalt cobblestone instead of that ecogolite, because in vanilla it was looking pretty rough. I'm not even gonna lie. Sometimes I have to check that too. Also, I went with the spruce wood instead of the dark wood because in vanilla, like I said, it was looking pretty rough. It was very purple looking. Did the same thing with the doors, and check these little lanterns out. I went grab a couple glowstone from the nether. Almost got killed by a ghast, but I made it out. And with glowstone dust, gold ingots, you can make these suckers right here. These are from the Jammy's Furniture mod, I believe. And they're golden lanterns with black candles in them. I thought it was cool. I had a bunch of ink sacks, so I decided just to make the candles black so it would stand out a little bit. And it looks good, just to give you a different idea of the color. I'm going to turn off the shaders for just a second. As you can see, it's a real gray tint along with the darker stone. And I wanted another window frame. So this is going to be kind of like something that stretches over the entire build as a support mechanism. And we'll probably have a little bit of balcony area that's on the front and some bedroom designs on the back. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do yet, but I want this to stretch. Look up top there. This is a little, these are the smashable carpenter blocks. I forget what you call them. Let's see. I know I have them somewhere. Oh, I can just look actually. Let's set item, carpenter. This are collapsible carpenter's blocks. That's what I was thinking of. Okay. So anyway, it looks a lot better now. Let me go ahead and put, oh, not Seuss, Solus. Cool. Seuss still does some very weird things with all the slopes. And the blocks like this, the carpenter's blocks, when there's two textures at once, it just does some funny things. So I did need to get some more spruce. I borrowed a couple of saplings from Vaughn, and I changed them into trees, and I harvested them a couple times. So it's coming out good. But this I'm doing the same pattern all around. This is going to represent the second floor, I believe. So I just am finishing up this line. And I started experimenting with materials a little bit. I think what I'm going to do is have the ceiling / floor chalk. And I'll be able to do some recessed lighting and stuff. The chalk is a good different texture. It's still light like this, but it's a real different texture. And that'll be going for the ceiling. Kind of like, because most of the time in houses you see like white ceilings and stuff. So I thought that would be pretty good. I need to change this line up. Just like that. Oh, there we go. And I can change that all the way up around here to where it's even. You won't be able to see this so much from the inside, but from the outside you will. And what I'll do is I'll run chalk along this floor line. I still need to do a little bit with the outside here. I have 8 left. So let's see. I should be able to that. There we go, just like that. And I can change these to the up and down. Yeah, I thought I could change them to up and down. Yeah, there we go. One more. Cool, that's perfect. Let me do that on this side as well. And I know I have to do it at the bottom. There we go. That should have changed too. Okay. Neat. I got 4 left. I can't really do them on that side yet, so I guess I'll just do the bottom here until some more spruce grows. And I guess I'm gonna have to go out and find some dadgum chalk, man. Some chalk, and I'm gonna need more iron to finish up these bars. So that'll be my resource hunt, but I'm not gonna do that on camera because I know branch mining is kind of boring. But when we come back next episode, y'all, I'm going to finish up some of the layout. But it's starting to come along really, really good. I'm super excited with it. I'm super happy. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. I'm so much happier with the wood choices than I was before, and the stone choices. So it's gonna be a lot better. I still haven't made up my mind terribly on this stone. If I do find some darker stuff, like kind of like that dark granite, I think that's what Vaughn's using over there, I might change it up. But other than that, guys, that is going to wrap it up for this episode. Thank y'all so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.